Ukutumela before he went to Sundowns, for example, even if Bekamfuna, we don't know because it's not his money. He would not have been able to sign Ukutumela even if he wanted to.
Then resign. Ingakudinti. Because njengamanje about the results, ama-chairman angeke azakuthina kusanele. They say special leave. They not without explanation. So if I see 310 manje Nkululeko angazi ngibamba. Very disappointed nge-technical team chairman. In fact, ukuthi imise ku-special leave. Ayikho into enjalo in football. Yeah, get rid of him.
Yeah, if you want him, you want him. If you don't want him, you don't want him.
Bekumele bamise futhi ukuthi bamhloniphe promote team akusi promote team. Development imdrop ibhola lazo ukubonisile ngoku-identify ama-players that believe in youngsters. Kusho ukuthi usebenza ngama-youngsters kakhulu. Ibhola lazo bheka i-team yakhe be-fluid kanjani. Technically good as well, tactically. Just into emshayile, i-DStv Premiership badlala most physical experience. There's no talent much. Yena yile abantu ababhilivela ku-talented players nabayencane. But lapha kunasikhathi badila ngama-results. So Abu-310 was noma ngidlala i-draw ku-Ukraine. But as long as we play well. Mara result ku-chairman matters most. So mina ngibona bamdisrespectile and then if mangabe i-chairman beyisani right, I think nami kunento engizibonile kunama-player that i-chairman mangichecka I don't believe mangichecka like angithi uyayi-check into uyi-checka from far ukuthi ngabe u-310 is a believer angeke asayini Siyabi angamdlalisi just to go there. Siyabi the whole season not even mhlambe sub guy 1 guy 2 an experienced player from Sundowns. It means I'm signing.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Nchumayelo was a signing. It was a marketing from a team or if it was a signing.
Yeah, signing Nchumayelo when last did he play? I believe good
you should give him a second chance.
Really, but check his pace, my brother. If you're winning, knowing good team yaki balance, awunankinga results, you bring him. Beso slowly while the team playing we ask ukuthi uzosurvive relegation okanye mhlambe uzoba ku top 4 top 8
sure
une team ebalance you bring him ngoba bazokubuza ukuthi when you sign him i-reality akusuye ngoba yena kube bekuye bekanenqondo ukuthi kufuneka ama results I'm judged by my results mangizohambisa a couple of players that now they are very like badlala ba dynamic ba mobile in other words bring somebody is good, but when last did he play his competitive game?
It's been 4 years or something.
We understand. So I believe good I'm happy for Ntwana.
Sure.
But I think into being it's timing yakhe good bamlethela. So Nkululeko all in all I'm very disappointed mina.
So what do you see? I mean he's coming back probably this weekend against the Sundowns. He could be on the bench or after that game is Sundowns. What do you see in terms of mood? Yeah, okay. Do you think that things are going to be the same when he's back there after being on? You know, sometimes when you're being disrespected by the club as a coach, okay, this guy, his days are numbered, so we may not. Like that kind of an attitude from a player. Do you think we're going to see the same Brendan Trotter after this humiliation?
Trust
Sure.
Coach. I mean, I believe kulama player lapha. Ungalanda umuntu eSlovakia or Denmark or ever. Bring Dance or Kevin. Ngabenza njalo. Bamisa from development. Bangasambuyisi la. Usimo giving him as a head coach now. He's never been good coach. Talented coach upcoming. Mele sikwazi ukuhlukanisa lo. There are coaches that are experienced, very good coach, but they don't survive in DStv Premiership.
Yeah.
Because of ama chairman. Ama chairman adlala indima enkulu. Bakusayinela ama player. Bese ba bring coach engabelieve kula uma player. Kube inkinga enkulu. So namanje mina ngibelieve ukuthi ngabalele 2 dance ama player lapha azosuit style with same food, same philosophy. 310 from development, I think is going to build something as a foundation again. It was gonna be big, good like structure. Ukuthi bamlethe ku head of development, bring with Denso Kevin Johnson. Mina bengibona ngathi bezotlika yena noSimo.
All right, very quickly, we have 2 minutes before the break. What do you make of Owen? Because I think we spoke a lot about him and we knew ukuthi this was coming. But this morning, announced the TS Galaxy ukuthi Useyad Radinovic was a goalkeeper at Germany, German coach, is taking over there. Do you think it was fair for Owen to be dismissed? And who would you have loved to see there very quickly?
Chairman wenza mistake enkulu kakhulu. Abu team should have continued as a manager. I respect the Grootman, humble, very, very humble person. But if he come in football, athatha ama decision amanye without checking ama engelonke, it's a problem. Kulangi ba nenkinga khona ngoba uhambisa uTentens onguthi brought so many players that he has worked with them before. Bheka philosophy kaDenso bhekela ama player. Badli Chiefs lapha I think it was not
Nedbank
Nedbank.
final.
Wabonile ukuthi even those season, did you see the way they were playing? Very fluid, similar like cheaper as Katu Tensara. You bring in a coach that doesn't want suit the style of play, Sanama player. He let go so many players, many players there, and then come a player that will run, headless chicken. I'm a player that they fit that can't play, but fit Kichima, running. I'm athletes mostly they can't play. First season we are survive this relegation. La mele manje where it matters mostly. We like the team pants. Une pre-season ube nayo. Ubona still Owen udlala nge-1-on-1.
Yeah, and they are at the bottom at the moment.
The way badlala ngakhona. There's no promise, nothing. He brought most of my athletes. So ngiblema yena uteam ukuthi umletha kanjani umuntu ongafani no-Tendence afike lapha ashintshe the whole ngoba vele akadlali ngokufana abadlali ngokufana.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't allow ball players. Akafuni ama-ball player. Akafuni iplayer ibhola liqala emuva but uDance ama-player bewolapha bekasayina according philosophy yakhe. So mele aqale phansi Owen and bekuyinkinga wena Nkululeko ngani azange bathathe nesikhathi it was Owen ama-player wakhe wasayinile because of those are not good players. They fail at DStv Premiership naye bamfailure. He was let go.
All right, there you go. 20 minutes past the hour, 5 o'clock. Nkululeko Nkewu, Justice Chabalala, Offensive Player High, and Junior Khanye. After the break, we'll hear from you then and what you expect from this weekend's fixtures.
Win big with the Big 5 Stockville Bonanza. Stand a chance to win your share of prizes with over 5 million rand guaranteed. Buy any 3 of the Pioneer Foods Big 5 brands from your nearest store. Dial star 120 star 55511 hash to enter. To unlock even more Stockville prizes, register with our Siangoba Stockville WhatsApp club. Registration is free. Simply WhatsApp hi to 087 240 5188. T's and C's apply.
You're listening to Massive 11 with Nkululeko Nkewu, Christoph Bongo, and Jabu Mahlangu, weekdays from 6 to 7 p.m.
My brother from another mother. Bukho lo apha eCape Town. Mna ndijongele match Orlando Pirates, team yam endiyithandayo. Izodlala neCape Town City. Hey, ingasingatyiwa ngescore esikhulu ke ngomso iCape Town City. Because iCape Town City isefomini. U-Eric Ting uyayazi into ayenzayo. Ndiyazi into eyenzeka kuPirates. In and out, ndiyazi into eyenziwa ngothulani Hlatshwayo, ndiyazi. But ke ingasingatyiwa ngescore esikhulu.
Sawubona Nkululeko, my brother, no Junior Khanye, studio. My match of the week is the match between Sundowns and Moroka Swallows. I expect Sundowns to win.
Nkululeko, kunjani mfethu? Ngibulisa wena, ngibulisa uJunior. Bafethu, kunjani? Keep on supporting iDiski TV. We're fighting no one. Nkululeko, mina ngisho ukuthi club yami lapha Kaizer Chiefs mfethu ingadliwa so that uStuart Baxter azohamba lapha ku-Chiefs because uyabona nawe ukuthi asiyindawo mfethu number 13 on the log. Uyabona ukuthi akuhlangani next mfethu. So mina ngisho ukubona le game yamaZulu ne-Chiefs ukuthi uStuart adliwe ahambe lapha ku-Chiefs bathenge enye icoach mfethu.
Eyami team Orlando Pirates. Into endiyicingayo ingase ucoach abayeke udlala 4-3-3. Badlale i-4-4-2. Bafake uMabasa neza strikers fikayo. Cinga bazingayibulala iCape Town City.
Nkululeko, my brother, unjani? I'm a Kaizer Chiefs fan, and I just wanted to share my opinion about Kaizer Chiefs. From the way I'm seeing this game, they're playing against Amazulu. It's going to be a very difficult one. And knowing Amazulu is slowly becoming structured under Benni McCarthy, despite the slow start to the season. But, you know, when they are about to play big teams, that's when they tend to pull up their weight. And, you know, it's going to be a very tricky one for Stuart Baxter, knowing that, you know, with Kaizer Chiefs, they don't even have a number 1 goalkeeper in the club. I mean, as a big team, as Kaizer Chiefs, you'd expect them to have a number one. Man United has got a number one goalkeeper. Chelsea's got a number one goalkeeper. Sundowns has got a number one goalkeeper, you know. So as a big team, you need to have a structure where you have a proper starting 11 that you can trust to say, okay, I'm going to go this goalkeeper and I know this is going to be my right back and so on. But knowing with Chiefs, things are kind of mixed up right now, which kind of ruins the dynamic of the team's flow in terms of how they're supposed to play. Because in as much as Baxter wants to play the transition football, at least if you want to play transition football, stick to a good lineup with certain players that you can trust, that you can, play the football that you want to play with. But
Hi, my name is Tandi Merafe, Media Officer, Orlando Pirates Football Club. You're listening to Massive 11 on Massive Metro.
All right, welcome back to Massive 11 on Massive Metro. Thank you so much for those voice notes. Yeah, man, it's very strange when you start hearing fans saying, I wish my team could lose so that we could dismiss the coach. But I think that is a prevailing reality at the moment. And Junior, we'll talk about that as well. Uguti, if Baxter loses, he probably has two more games. If he loses them two, it could be curtains. But we'll talk about Kaizer Chiefs later on as well. There was also another voice note that's suggesting his team, Orlando Pirates, will lose against the Cape Town City. Maybe let's start there. Tomorrow at 6 p.m., Cape Town City take on Orlando Pirates. Eric Tinkler against Mandla Nqikazi and Fadlu Davids. Orlando Pirates, so much confusion, obviously. We're not sure exactly who is the leader there. There's been so many things that we've said over the weekends about the Orlando Pirates. Cape Town City won 4-0 against the Swallows. I don't think that was a breathtaking game. I watched it. There was thunder. It was raining. I think the first 50 minutes being a tight match, and then it opened up, and then the 4-0 looks bad, but I wasn't too convinced about that game as a spectacle up to that point. Do you think Cape Town City comes into this game stronger than the Pirates, or is it more equal for you?
Yeah, ivara Nkululeko ukuthi I'm still shocked na my Pirates ayina coach. Lento yangi-disappointa kakhulu madoda ngoba akuna leader there. There's no leader for sure. Leader, I'm talking about the coach. That will say starting 11 Samnas. I don't expect the starting 11 Sibe Kona gonna coach. Niggas, I think, has been told. Ngobi reality. If I see, I can tell it. Ngoba the team is not the same as Zimbabwe. The way he was applying in a corner starting 11, but like 4-3. I'm a player fan. I love Mabaso.
Central midfield.
But me ngifuna center back or right back. I love him. Technical is good. Master basic ball out. But playing in the middle, besumdlalisana lo mfana lo, what is his name? Msele. Crime kakhulu. Ngiyazi abantu bampraise abantu Junior is wrong. Babheka ukuthi umuntu bamba ibhola kangakanani abantu. He passed sideways.
I'm not sure if they saw Musele in the Olympics and even in the last 5 matches. There was only one game where he scored against Chippa United. That was the only positive thing for me. But I think for the most part, Ipola Zak is young.
We understand Nkululeko. So him and Mabaso same. Out here last Ipola, but abana the braveness. If there's a hole here, you want to go.
Andile Chali is constantly proving to my midfielders of South Africa, this is how you play with number 6. This is how you play with number 6. You push the ball when there's a space, you put forward passes, you take shots at goal, and you get to it D-line sometimes.
You're making a good point. Andile Chali is being one of the best team now currently in South Africa. Pirates is one of the best team according to his story. So there's a lot of expectations. So Umsele can't be just an ordinary player. Yabo Umsele good kwamanye team. Pirates maying an option whereby league by winning. Playing.
Maybe the other debate as well, if some people are suggesting that it's good, because I don't think it is. Maybe it's good because of DStv Premiership is standard so low. Can he play when Umutswari and Munare is fit? That's the other question. Would you choose Musele? If fans are claiming that it's good, would you choose Goodman Musele when Munare and Mutswari is fit? I think it's an easy answer, or even Uzungu. When Zungu is clean and is fit and is taking care of himself and Kanyiso, would you choose him over those players? And I think the answer is no there.
Yeah, you're making a good point again. Umsele, Konumunare Namtswari. Lo Zungu was talented. I don't know Shawayini. But lezo zinto bekumele kule situation abakuyi bazibekele eqeleni bamdlalisa umfana bazame enye way mangabe kunenkinga sazi behavior problem and stuff. I heard one day silapha ku sitting with Baxter ukuthi umfana I think khona lama mistake yana amancane mara kabulalanga muntu into bezingalungiseka. So going to the question yakho Nkululeko, it doesn't come close to yes similar player ngoba is defensive lama player lawa abumnari nababakori andile and forward passing in most iga-2 bawadlala banopen most of sideways but hard working. You understand okay? We great and technical ukwazi ukwakore in terms of ukushayela goalkeeper long ball going forward ukwadlali noma ya sideways but sideways going ngikhuluma behind ama wing back umselekene going sideways which is right back yakhe left back eafini or backwards. So kulabantu abayi2 ungambali uzungiyalazi ibhola kakhulu ishawe nje izinto za off the field probably khona inkinga nje khona. I think it's not football but the two le no ngeke ngize ngidlalise lo mfana lo umsele khona le two just to answer you.
Yeah, do you think Cape Town City coming into this one, because obviously we're previewing that game now as we're talking, do you think Cape Town City has the upper hand? I'm saying that the 4-0 is it's good for them. It was clinical in the end of that game, but I'm still, yes, we love Tinkler. I think a lot of people love Tinkler, but I'm not thinking that coming into this game, ngaphandle confusion in Orlando Pirates, I don't think that Cape Town City are wow when I saw them against Amazulu on Friday and then I saw them against Swallows now on Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember which day. I don't think that they're stronger than the Pirates, but they are in a good moment than the Orlando Pirates.
Ngivar ngibukelile nami leya game le bawina 4 bathatha ama chance wabo.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, bathatha ama chance wabo. So they didn't play well. Yeah, they couldn't combine passing ama passing bebanga defend well. It just solo succeed team being a threat phambili. Most in Musa kule game he was playing more sideways even backwards. Mara passe ba phambili. Any team abona solo sayiko balance. Le ntwana is good but any chamba isebenzisa ngendlela wrong. So decision making was also the poor. So going to Pirates no starting 11 but experience in visual brilliant. Inte ba win la game. Going to ngibukele game Cape Town City. I Pirates izoyina le game Nkululeko. If are
Are you sure like win or draw? Like you are 100% sure about the win?
Yeah, he's gonna win the game. He's a win Pirates la game. They can win the game 1-0 or 2-1, but izoyina ngoba iPirates ayidlali grand. Ayina starting 11 but individual brilliance. Yabo ngoba kusese i-team yabo Zimbabwe uyayibona ukuthi i-technical team eset team. So uncikaza ka etanga next. There's nothing
you don't think uTinkler namhlanje makalala angahlanganisa ubuhlakani bokuthi know how to deal with that Pirates, because iPirates no mistakes as needs. Some days they don't have a left wing, but all of their left-footed players they are on the right. There's always something you can always pick up some weakness. Even the last game that they played against the Sundowns, they just decided to defend in that game. They have good goal poacher in Mabasa, and Upule could do something. But I think he could find a way to play against all of the Pirates and win tomorrow.
When I'm shattering the super sport, kule game training, dismal, baby winning king kakhulu. Khayithana kadlali good football, individual. Most good individual players. Super sport ayidlali ibhola wekena. They play behind the defense yakho. Transition play nabo crosses, the set piece. Mapola spectacular like lomfana lo mkwena, not playing good football aba create ama chances bona bezenalo webhayi ibe fluid team yabo badlala nge-energy badlala ngokurela ku-individual badlala ngokuthi ba catch up ama team counter attack and also set pieces bawasebenzisa. That's all into ababhithe ngayi-3. So Orlando Pirates ngaba yilo ama situation webhayi set pieces or pulls and something new. Mabasa azithole ngoba yakwazi ukuziposition as well. Okanye mhlambe yena lo mfana lo ulo what is name ulo uOto ngeset piece. So individual brilliant ngayiwina le Pirates. Ngibonile i-team kaThinkla ibhola lazi. Ile nto nayenza ke ukuthi makahamba. Somebody ubeka uye waba in charge of their team. Hlakazile kakhulu. Nokuthi baluze uThinkla was there when Manyama was there at his best to Cape Town City. Ubringoma as well. Yeah, lo mfana lo Masina waseKaslam as well Masina. At their best, you understand. But now, watching their team, The star players whereby Umanyama could raise his hand. Nkhuluma Cape Town City. Opringoma could raise his hands. Cape Town City, Numfana Masine as well. So now, there's a lot of players from Cape Town and ordinary players. Abana experience.
Rate Umdum Tansane, Thabo Notata, Mpoma Kula. I'm just trying to think. Fagrila K. You don't. When you look at some of their individual players, who are some of the?
Well.
Yeah, obviously. I'm so sorry to forget him. Like, so which are some of the individual players that you rate from them?
Yeah, Ivar would see those players go big games. Ivar, good players when you talk. Lama player that we mentioned, those are good players. But that team, Nkululeko is a team, so I think we think Usalo na riding. We are last ball, make no mistake. But abakahlangan. You can put those players, but totally good about combine. Yabo, ufuna umdansane kule game Pirates amtholi. Ngibukile kule game na le Sundowns, le ma game. Bathatha ama chance wabo Nkululeko. Bebanga combine, abantu okhuluma ngabe badlala. Yes, ngimbonile Ralani came with, I think he scored 2 goals.
Yes, scored 2 goals.
Yeah, good passer for naye lo mfana lo unotata.
Notata, one of the assists was coming from him.
But mawaba checka naba combine.
Yeah.
Abalibamba ibhola isikhathi eside balibamba baliphunyuke.
All right, you're still saying Orlando Pirates to win?
Yeah, I Pirates to win the game, yeah.
All right, there you go.
Hater, this is Renelwe Yelo Tulonyani, and you're listening to Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Mamelodi Sundowns take on Swallows Football Club on Sunday. A Swallows Football Club, of course, with the turmoil that they're going through, not knowing who's the coach at the moment, especially leave Nani. And then Mamelodi Sundowns is blowing everything that's in front of them at the moment. Let's focus on that game in a bit. Maybe the question would be, how can... I always ask this question every weekend, but Sundowns always finds a way to answer it. How can Swallows beat Sundowns on Sunday?
Abana coach. Simo is inexperienced, good coach, talented, yeah, upcoming. Unfortunately, chairmen in South African football, they want the result. They won't wait for that. He's under pressure.
Sure.
After losing 4. Trust, I don't think he can. Good technical team after losing 4. One BC coach being a banigix, basic Simo, assistant Agabasha 4, without even scoring. So, Rudlala against the best currently. Yeah, Baz Chola manje. Monga Pega, they improving each and every game. Nkululeko labantu labana, they beat Kaizer Chiefs, they beat Orlando Pirates. Manje badle Arrows. When I spoke to...
that game, Pele. Sorry, yeah, just mention the story that you are about to say.
When I spoke to Siyama namhlanje at Junior, Ivar mfana we coding, he called me. Yabo namhlanje compliment the job that I'm doing.
Sure.
Now I'm a brother.
Sure.
What Junior mfana lapaya nang tema ngmamele uring Ivar. Besnice direct. We going sideways. But into ngilwa nayo. Ngithole in most bayenza lapha. But ngilwa nayo manje. You understand? And nenye into engisha kakhulu Ivar ukuthi our players equality is totally different. Ukhulume nami ngale nto namhlanje Siyama. What equality ukhuluma iqiniso Junior equality of Sundowns, whoever that they're going to play they're going to struggle. Nkululeko yabona riding leyo abantu baqabanga ukuthi joke. Equality at Sundowns yazi ibhelwe yini. Yabona training my brother. If you're going to bring upitso ngifuna the player le reason being one. Mina ngifuna ibhola limove the way ngifuna ngakhona. Uzosana ama-player that technically good bakwazi ukuphasana bayi-4 endimendle. Bangabalance ayeso omunye more skillful, omunye more slowing up, omunye of good passer, but technically they are good. So ile quality akhuluma ngayo Siyama ukuthi mina nginawo umuntu ongaphasa long, le muntu indirect, omunye first touch yakhe la. Whether he come noma liza kanjani. Bese kube nomshisha support la from deep ezenalo alicarry. Akushanga spayithu ukuthi sokora. Bese kuba no Domingo's way is dynamic and take shot.
Yeah.
It's a goal pass. So,
and the other thing is that even if Beganaye, Sundowns is going to buy that player, or Chiefs, or even if CMA had those players, you can only have those players until the next transfer window, and then someone else is going to buy.
They won't be patient with CM with that build. Upizo Nkululeko Pega if Sundowns babanda before Pizzo. They bought so many so-called superstars.
Yeah.
Big name, high profile.
Yeah, every top goal scorer was going to Ohenyekane, If you're a top goal scorer at Arrows, you go to Sundowns. Okekasa Mutong, you do well at Silver Stars, you go to Sundowns. Everyone, Omanele, you do well at wherever you were, Free State Stars, you go to Sundowns.
But unfortunately, they were not winning. It's
Yeah.
a metukutu was on this combination.
Yeah.
Ile shout short good cheese manje. Those are free agent players, but they're good players, make no mistake. Yeah, but 4-5 players, if I told them to go on this combination, believe with strength, they can. So go Sundowns. Credit to them. Bebake bazam kuyenza. Babi kuchayile ngaphandle. Why are we not men of the machine in a row? But we had a pair good drawing board. But you know what, guys? Let's fix this. They brought the team kapito. He time coach it currently. Yabo? Yes, one sap ungayenza, but the core team. Strengths each other, they understand. Labantu laba Nkululeko utubali. Yabo nabantu understand Nkululeko can be good individual when you lost the ball individual ni good. Anazi ngigijimelepe. Laba bantu they close bonke. Into benze training. Yayibona ukuthi training session. While you're playing kune wing back yamba. Imagine ulakhe makangabe I wing back. Akwazi ukudlala ka right as a half. Emapradi funa ukuhlakanipha right there. Ifuna ubuhlali Nkululeko, it doesn't come overnight.
All right. Look, it's always tempting because we have a radio show to do. We do a radio show, and every time we talk about Sundowns, we can't just fold our arms and say it's going to be a win and then we continue.
Yeah.
We have to try find a way, but I can't convince myself that Swallows is going to win. So I don't even know how to ask the question because I don't think Swallows is going to win.
Yeah. Justify Ruguti, if Swallows is not going to be easy game. They're going to make it difficult for them. Money energy. Swallows players, but bakho. Into ana ngobning badlala case high class. They know when where. Yabo? Bring uchild qimlilo lapha in the middle. And magadlala sort of ngibona badlala nge-NK1, but kule game I'm sure bazodlala nga-2, they will go back. Ngoba ivaro ukuthi Musa kulo is experienced player naye bazoba na resting, but bazolethu Rivaldo. But noma ngabe bangamlethu, it means uChali will support the attack also box to box. And ivaro ukuthi Nkululeko up front it downs. Don't say uzoba maintainer, they will score you. Kune movement epa ukhala ngaleyo nto siyema naye. Athi bazokushaya nge-movement le nto ngakutshelayo. You'll get tired nge-movement Nkululeko. If uzothi 70 minutes, last 30 or 20, angeke ugijimeni abantu Nkululeko urane nomuntu amove off the ball. I-movement of the ball ila ama-country abuthabo South American, that's why basojo. I-small sided, le 1v1, 2v3, running la kunganabhola khona. Umuntu onjalo dangerous. So i-Sundowns, they've got players who are technical good who can run off the ball. Bazokushaya.
All right, there you go. Coming up next is Kaizer Chiefs against Amazulu. And of course, we'll hear from you with all your voice notes remaining. And then we wrap up the show on Massive Metro.
Hater, this is Renilwe Tulonyani, and you're listening to Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers.
I'm Perry Shaker. I'm a radio DJ, and I care about our nation's health. Vaccines are effective against all variants of the coronavirus. Swagala, join us.
WhatsApp us on 076 252 5884. Proudly brought to you by the National Department of Health, the U.S. Agency for International Development, UN Verified, and UNICEF South Africa.
Hi, this is Simba Maruma here. You're listening to Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers.
It's time to feel the quality, the control, the variety, to feel Africa. It's time to go premium free. 25 channels, everything from comedy, lifestyle, reality, sport, kids, and blockbusters, with access to 200 more. Free forever. No cost, no subscription. Take the next step. Tune in and just watch. It's that easy. Start watching premium free today. Why pay? Just watch.
Junior Khanye. Ngeke ngize ngisho into eningi. Ngisasho namanje, as long as kusekhona Stuart Baxter ku-Kaizer Chiefs, ayikho into ezolunga. It's either igame yakusasa i-draw noma kuzowina Amazulu. Ulungelo mpele lo esehle nge-KZN, kodwa njengamanje ngisemafikini. Ngiyabonga.
My brother, we want to see promising Puma playing.
Kule my brother kunjani? Ngithanda ukubulisa mfethu. Ngibulisa noZustin umfowethu. Namajida la ngaphakathi. Bafethu kunjani? Bafethu. Keep on supporting Diski TV. We're fighting no one. Silu namuntu trying to fix South African football. Kule yazi kwenzakalani la? Nkululeko mangiqala lapho ku-Orlando Pirates nayi-Captain City. Mfethu ubhale phansi mfethu. Orlando Pirates izawushaya mfethu. Iringi ivale mfethu izawushaya. Ngibukele i-Captain City versus Moroka Soldiers game 10-8 hayi. Uthinklayo uza kakuhle my brother, uza kakuhle. Until
Hi, my name is Tabiso, and my team is Mamelodi Sundowns Kabuyelo. I'm expecting a win against Swallows. My team is in a good spirit. They are in a winning mentality. If they only going to substitute Sanfranco because he's not ready. That man is not ready.
Nkululeko my brother kunjani? Unjani mkhuluwa? Yebudwa mna andifuna ukuxoka ingaske yami team iOrlando Pirates ne. Uthetha no Lions. Yes. So mna into endiyicela kuyami team ingaske iPirates ingayitshintshi la line-up ibidlala ngayo neSundowns. Sidlale kakuhle kakhulu. Ingaske ingangayitshintshi. Yes, uGoodman Musela he made a big mistake. But umjita it doesn't mean akalazi ibhola or what. Ugood umjita just nje usafuna all in all ingase bangangayitshintshi nje line up. Sidlale neCaptain City and sayibetha. Sharp. Thank
Nkululeko and
This is Brian Spider-Man Baloy, and you're listening to Massive 11, Mecca of football lovers.
Welcome back to Massive 11 on Massive Metro. It's 15 minutes before top of the hour. Thank you so much for all the voice notes and everything else that you've been sending through. Of course, as we always say, every weekend it's first come, first serve. So if we receive 100 voice notes, we'll play 15 or 20 or 30, however many the time allows. Now, though, we then on to the last straight or the final straight of the show. We look at the last match, and we thank you very much for the voice notes. 1,000 people are watching us on Facebook and 500 people watching us on YouTube as well. As always, much gratitude for that as well. So many other people listening to us on massivemetro.com. If you ever encounter any problems with hearing the voice notes on Facebook, just go to massivemetro.com and press the listen live button there. It becomes a better of a consumer experience in terms of listening. Masiyeka mfoka Khanye. Final straight marathon. We're about to close the show now. It's weird, but it keeps on coming up. The idea for as long as Stuart Baxter is there, Chiefs is not going to do well, and then other people are saying, look, we need to keep on losing so that Stuart Baxter goes. Do you understand the Kaizer Chiefs fans and how are they feeling at the moment?
It's funny ngifakwe isibhamu umuntu emehlweni wonke umuntu in the country yabo ngihamba remember lapha nge-CAF final when uzondi Chiefs yabo. Now I'm getting calls here angibantu engabazi ngelanga ngiyithola 20 calls nge-private number umuntu engingamqafa tapho uyalazi ibhola, but abantu they must stop being selfish. I respect your opinion yabantu yabo. Umuntu abomhloniphi opinion yami. So mina Stuart ngambona ngakutshela Nkululeko is back at Chiefs. The first goalkeeper maka-win league. Their team maka-build-down. Uthole team ready. I'm a national team player. 11 bekwi national team. 1 bekuvimba Khune bekanokwenza 17. Crucial save. Okay, asenze 10. Siyeke nje 17 10. Amapoint ayingakhi lawo. I-right back bekusibonisa ugaxa bafana. Khune bafana it is best 2010 Pagaxa right back. Left back uTshepo Masilela. Center back Utawa Mashamayite, national team players. Katsande internationalism by then. Yeah, at his best national bafana. Spiwe scored the first goal at World Cup. Before we win the tournament and stuff. Up front, Bennett packet his best coming from Europe. Bafana 11 mandla masang bafana is when George Libisi bafana. We understand Nkululeko Nyapi. So begana youngster. George yes by then ngekubiza youngster bekala boma 22 23 ngekuwe youngster. So nabo mandla masang. So team yakhe be ready yonke. So now we need to start the team afresh. Kuza kanjani awuthi khona igama ekunengwenya mina umuntu wazibhola ngimamela first. i-team iChiefs are number 1 goalkeeper by then.
Oh yes.
Nkululeko le awuthi nzima.
Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe we can go to that as well, because just to give people an idea of what has been happening with the goalkeepers, Kaizer Chiefs, I think for the number of matches that they've played, including MTN 8 and Black Label, maybe we can say they've played 7 or 8 games so far this season, and they've used all of their 4 goalkeepers. So that's Ubiza, Brendan Peterson, Bruce Vuma, that's Timele Nkune and Daniel Akpey. Wherever you go in the world, that's abnormal. Ayenzeki lonto.
Uchincha, did you check i-defense lo ibekile? Mawuzochincha ugoalkeeper. Ubonile ukuthi bazamamkora ibhola i-defense enzini. Did you check? Clever coach phela check ukuthi okay bamkorile but defense yakhe benjani. Yabo? I-free header liya but umuntu bekumele ibhola lenhloko. Uchincha ugoalkeeper because of penalty shootouts. Sicela ngokhulu. Secondly, konkulo mfana bavuma bekamfakela ukwenzani because ukhune bamkora ngepenalty umamela abantu because of the penalty kaMwini. Penalty shayiwe, technically good. Mwini eshaya penalty. He was clever more than ukhune. Doesn't mean ukuthi bekumele amshintshe. Going to lo mfana bavuma, yes ngala magoli ayi2 bara bekumele amnike enye game. Ngiyamplay mana ngale game le ukuthi mfana bamshaya ngala mabhola bekumele aphume njengaleli Sundowns ufikisa lela bhola. I think lishaye ubani lo mfana uKekana.
Oh, Grant Kekana, yeah.
Bekumele aphume ufikisa le bhola but mnike enye game. You give it. That's why Chiefs in the history, I'm not too sure. 2 games, 6 goals. Sundowns 2.
Yeah.
And then
Royal AM
4. 6 goals. I'm not too sure what against now.
Even no, but even there's another record that's probably broken. I don't think Kaizer Chiefs have changed 4 goalkeepers in the first 5 league matches.
The whole world.
Yeah,
it's in the world, not the Chiefs record. So
4 goalkeepers.
So another thing, knowing with these 2 centre back, but Coastal League, my brother, we lead at 18 points. Last year, almost bapuma with top 8. Usabu yang at top 8. Usani defend of the season. And ukcheli lukuta guy first stand out. Last week, bamkora lama kola 4 play malu amfana. Mangin play ma the reason in play mo bega yena e pension kungu to chawu yambusela no kados. It means the boy was the one. We understand Nkululeko. Uyembeke pension kule game. Anane into ungizwe kahle Nkululeko engizwisa ubhlungu kakhulu. Le coach le inama player that going forward abukhama inama player njengalo mfana uNqobo omncane imbuleli confident. Yes, ba right abantu ba complaining ngalo mfana. That boy akusi youngster. But compared to those in terms of experience ama cap Yugo City is the upcoming for Chiefs. It was not a star. Ucoach bulele lo mfana psychological. Manje under pressure faka lo mfana. With expectations kule game last week. You understand Nkululeko? Uzokayana. Ngoba mangamcheka, igame ina 1 minute umengenyawo. Ufana no Kevin anta ikinto ehlukile. Ernest him and Kevin and West Part. Udlala transition play. Akuna build up lapha. Already Paul sasuke emuva abantu uhlantu ngale afini ka total card. Mina ngitshelile ngathi basana ama left back kangaka. I think a technical team now before basana ama player they should have babizi coach isho ukuthi ufuna bani. Mangacheka kunomabiliso lapha. Kunolomjiti uHlanti, kunolomjiti uDubeze left back naye as well. Force can play there as well. Ama left back kangaka. They should bekumele ba at the attack. Mangaba check in the middle basane lo mfana ngitshelile ngonanga isakhi. Each and every game ambona raise isandla. Kule kufuneka playmaker manje efana nabo Monki. Yabo shoes mendu abantu yabo kule Chiefs kuyo manje. You need a playmaking ozoba boss. Yabo ukuthi siyadlala. Mangamcheka lo mfana uAlexander Khulu. Unokuvela na ukuthi kwamanye ama game yabantu yashisa. Because effect ukuthi ahameka lo mfana. Mekazotholakala ama scoring opportunities kunguthi lo muntu odlala la most of attacker. Udlala kanjani ngonange na Alexander for ilo i-system and the coach I don't understand ukuthi yini. Watheka ngama wing back badlala nga 3 at the back sometimes babe 5 at the back udlale nga 2 in the middle whereby unange no Alexander Cole upusha bukhama kune gap la emasidini mele kupusha abonange nalo mfana lo what his name lo Bloom umdlalisa yonke uBloom why playing him in the middle umbonile uBloom in the middle kuwonke year before last season uNSB kamdlalisa lapha running out of idea can't play forward ibhola uqabanga amadla enyaweni akaqabanga before lesesa so kona ukushintsha wadlalisa ukick knowing ukuthi is unfit ngiyazi ukuthi angadlala player adlala ngo left adlala ka right but is unfit umdlalisa na is more of a winger ngiyamcakikisa Nkululeko kuzophasa mo square le coach le yani dlalisa ama player off position. So ngiyaxolisa Nkululeko ngiyaxolisa hayi kabi uStuart Kaizer Chiefs is failing. This mali ube ne preseason, ube preseason e2 months ube nayo. You can't find a winning committee. Manga check at 11, ubheke nakusa something new is coming. Every day no not only goalkeeping, he's changing. Obvious center back akela abantu abayi2 you want. But right back ngamanga Alexa Suforza ngaqala.
You think he's going to stick to Kamapiliat as a false number 9, or Unurkovic when he's back is going to continue with
Abamenzele lana phela last week angeke team yakhe ingabi ne target man. Bamenzele last week I think Manyama bamtshela ukuthi somebody like Manyama or Kamapiliat bazoshintshana bayila. But uyenza ngendlela wrong. You need njoba ngitshela abantu abayi3 in the middle. Bekumele adlale nga3. Alexander Cole, Moff bekumele basign, umbule bekumele bamthole man. Mkwena bekumele bamthole as well. Bali need play arrogant njengalo mfana Mkwe lo mfana Mbule. A skillful player who dribble to eliminate. Ofana no Domingo zabombule basimila. Umuntu oboss utelamli ngiyalikimi ngeke ulithathe. And I'm going to score. All right.
Let me just give the audience as well some of the matches that are playing this weekend before we go to Amazulu. Of course, the first game tomorrow is Amazulu versus Kaizer Chiefs at 3:30. And then Chippa United at the same time are taking on Super Sport United, TS Galaxy and Sukukune at 3:30 as well. We'll also cover Orlando Pirates taking on Cape Town City at 5:30. That's what is written here. It could be a 6 p.m. game, but it's written 5:30. And then Baroka and Stellenbosch as well are taking each other on. And then on Sunday, we know the match, the big game on Sunday is Mamelodi Sundowns and the Solos Football Club. But earlier, before that, that's at 5:30. And then before that, Golden Arrows and Marumo Gallants on Sunday, Royal AM and Maritzburg United as well. So dig in, enjoy the matches this weekend. 5 minutes before top of the hour, Amazulu, Benni McCarthy and Kaizer Chiefs. Maketleni Makaula, one of the best midfielders in the country at the moment, and even last season as well. He was saying, Oguti, it is similar to Ogutuswang and Yoga Feel. You have to respect a dead snake, Mazutlang and Chiefs, because you can assume that the snake is dead, but when you touch it, it only needs to scratch you once, and then you are infected by poison, and then you die.
Yeah.
So it's a good metaphor about the Chiefs. They are still Kaizer Chiefs, but they're not doing well at the moment.
Couldn't Chita, but truly speaking, they're coming in this game without confidence. Amazulu watching them gula makembe wadlala, but we need 1-0, not convincing. But winning a penalty,
yeah.
Yeah, that penalty questionable. Na Marovia seeing Bonile, Igaichu. Penalty is not a penalty. Benni was fortunate. Into a team Benni nayo. It's got a boma Ketleni. It's me circulate Pola nai. He rely on most experienced players abumlenga. Machoro Mamela. Sometimes futu ufagum tembo. Kalinge. It's me akaiko more. I don't know my department. We rely on experienced players na individual players. And machoro. Yam spanela Nkululeko. Uguti ngizoqinisa more emuva. In the middle, you're not going to play. Umakhehleni Makaula, uyozodlala most. Sifuna amabhola wadlala behind. Sithebe is a good player, but bamakisa. You understand? Bamakisa kakhulu. But the midfield yabo compared to the Chiefs.
Yeah, they're very energetic. Usithebe and Makaula, they're very energetic.
You understand? So, Kaling as well is a problem. And the way they're going to bring somebody new tomorrow. I think Mabilisos will play. If not mistaken,
oh yes, there's a red card. Good point.
Yeah, Mabiliso is going to play. So,
and he's coming from Amazulu, Mabiliso.
But you want to understand the system here. The coach, mangampe go dlala ipi system okay ulo Stuart. So Amazulu nge individual brilliance yawo. Le game ayo winner or is going to be draw. Koni outation it's effect. Ngoba going forward to Chiefs my brother. Irrespective noma ngaba ko kule game, but egcine Amazulu angayina. Ayo winner or a draw. Chiefs winning this game, they won't win because Nkululeko are confident. Manga check Manyama after missing that penalty. Manyama was not doing well for Kaizer Chiefs since he's joined. I'll be saying. Even now, when he came in on, Gutatele la bola, afungo shale penalty cause Kautega cool. Pegi position it up. Check how many players we've been playing. I'm a game. I'm not confident. Relax, Antoine. You've not been doing well since joining Kaizer Chiefs. But on a moment, Konama came out like a crane, and they're not raising a hand like we are going to standard to set it. Nigga somebody penalty Mbulele bamqalile last week umbonile wenzeni. So Nkululeko all in all.
Yeah, I was saying before you just finished that point as well. It looks like everyone who's playing against the Kaizer Chiefs, they look better, man. Like I don't know, like which team was it? Marumo Gallants. that the last match that they played, it was 0-0.
Yo.
They look better. And then the previous game is Sundowns, and the other one,
Yes,
the Royal AM. Everyone looks better than
That's
Chiefs.
why i-midfield i-team kaStuart ayina-midfield i-rely most of ufuna something ure into vela out of the blues there's no training. We have one training session with into practice lapha in most ukuthi say we're going forward with speed. We want them behind, sifuna libhola, we want the ball behind the defense. Lofika kanjani ngoba lifuna ukuthi lenzo iyaphekwa ipapa awufaka impupudli. Liyaphekwa Nkululeko, they must start the ball at the back. You understand? Middle mayingekho on bring back. Bayalindi readiness. Now ubheka ukuhamba mama usata njani. And umbheke is frustrated. And the coach ke myself according to him is not doing well. Isystem oyidlalayo yamsutha na. So also I suspect ukuthi Khanye and Nkululeko even tomorrow can start on the bench. But who you going to bring? Ngoba if
All right, very quickly your prediction. We need to go.
It's a draw or Amazulu win the game.
All right, there you go. Yeah, man, it's very difficult to get into it. Maybe you are wrong predicting a draw because it is what it is. I mean, Chiefs play that the way that they're playing, and I'm still make the point. Everyone looks better than them, especially in the last 4 or 5 matches. It's like the other team is always playing better football than them. So it is what it is. Thank you very much, guys. Look forward to our YouTube channel. We'll give you the predictions of all the matches with Vilakazi and Junior Khanye as well. Tomorrow we'll bring you 2 matches at 5:30 and then at 5:30 as well. And then Sunday we'll give you Mamelodi Sundowns at, I think it's at 5:30 in the Swallows Football Club. Thank you so much for listening to us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your girl Muzi.